Today we're going to do a little review, quick review on RDX F10 that comes with the mitt, everlast power lock, all leather construction, and grantbrosboxing from Howard and Otis Grain, ancient world champion in boxing. So this glove, out of 10, I'll give it a 7. Leather is from Pakistan, real good. The foam though, it's more for sparring, but the problem with the foam is that it deteriorates pretty quickly. I mean, I've used it for a year now and I don't use them anymore because in that particular glove right here, there's a little spot where my knuckle goes against the bag or whatever I'm doing and I feel it too much. Those are lace ups. You see the Grant like thumb. They call Grant Brothers Boxing because, of course, of the trademark. But Elvis Grant started those gloves by copying those, actually. So it's a great glove. $100, 7 out of 10. Knuckle is not that good. Leather, laces, and everything else is good. More for sparring. Everlast Power Lock, 150 Canadian dollars. By the way, it's in Canadian dollars because I'm from Canada. 150. Got them on sale, paid 65 for them. So at that price, it's a freaking steal. As you can see, the leather is not the best quality ever, but it's everlasting, not winning, right? The stitching is almost identical to this one, but this one is better. It's made out in Pakistan, like I said before. The leather is better. This is Everlast, of course, so it's more industrial. It's more quick made. It's not handmade. It's not so great, but still a great glove. Only thing I don't like, it's the tight fit on the fingers here. This is a 16 ounce and it's really really tight. I love slim glove with a snug fit, but if you compare those 16 ounce glove to those, I mean, it could almost fit in there. It's crazy. Show you from the side. Difference is huge, huge, huge. But at $65, I wouldn't pay 150 Canadian dollars for them. But under $100 in real leather, it's a steal. It's a really, really great glove for bag and mitts. Really great. I wouldn't use it for sparring though. There you got a kit that came together. Those I had for 6 months. It's my girlfriend's. I used to want a pair for myself, but the problem with RDX is that the pocket is way too small. And if you look at the foam is so big, and here is so tight that if you try to break in, this here still's the same. So my knuckle, instead of my knuckles getting to here, my knuckles are actually here inside the glove. So that's not good, obviously. But it's a half leather, half synthetic leather. The stitching on that glove particularly is really really good. As you can see, you have a half mesh palm. Those are the F10 with the quadro dome, so it's a lot of padding, which I like, but not that much. And if you look at these gloves compared to the two others, they seem as big as those, even longer. And the thing is, those are actually those who fits better. Those are a little too wide. Those are perfect. And those, the problem is with the padding and the interior that really doesn't break in. Even in 3 months, it didn't. Of course, my girl hits, not like I do. I'm 190 pounds, 6 feet and a half. So, I put a lot of pressure on those gloves. See, after 1 month, you can see all the wrinkles in it. So the leather is not that good. But for $65, like I told you, or under 100, it's a great glove to have. And finally, the mitts from RDX. You have one that says 1, the other one that says 2. Really comfortable. You have the strap, and it fits like a glove. I mean, snug, snug, snug. And there's something in there, right about here where you hit, when you put your hand inside of it, that is made exactly for that. So you have like a bulb in there with extra foam and extra protection, so you don't hurt your hands while a big guy, maybe a heavyweight, hitting on those like a motherfucker. So at least you can catch those shots and not feel it at all. So if we start back again, the set here, I'll give it another 7 out of 10. like those ones. 7 out of 10 because of the glove. That it's great for women, but no man my size can have glove like that. I mean, I have 21 centimeters long hands, and nobody under like 19 and a half centimeters long could wear those gloves. It's impossible. The only reason I give it 7 out of 10 is because of the mitts that are all full grain leather, and they're great. I mean, they're really, really great. So great mitts. And you see, I've been using them, and they still look like new. I use them 3 to 4 times, even sometimes 5 times a week, and they're still brand new. Uh, the Everlast is the winning pair right here because I pay 100 for those and $85 for those mixed together with the shipping. The shipping came with it for $100. So for the price, $65, because on Everlast everything is on sale. You will see things on sales every day, and for a long time. So this particular glove, I'll give it a 8 out of 10 because padding here is good. It's in between that foamy padding, like it's supposed to be orthopedic, but I think it's crap. For sparring, it's good, but if you spar with a big guy like me, or guys that I know that are maybe 10 pounds heavier than me, but we spar together and they're really strong. I mean, they're stronger than me. Their bones are big. You hit them on the arm and you can feel, if you catch an elbow, you can feel your knuckle going through it. So that's not that good. So 8, 7, and for the pair, I'll give you the 7 because of the RDAs. So I hope you liked it, and if you have any question, you can write under, and maybe if I see it, I'll tell you. Those particular gloves, you can get it on Grant Brothers Boxing Equipment. You can check it out on Google. It'll redirect you to their website. Those on Everlast Canada. I know in the US you can have the same pair of glove. I think it's $119 and $99. It's exactly the same glove. And there's always sales on Everlast sites. And for the RDX, which is handcrafted and it's really good quality, but all their gloves, I had another pair of RDX that I tried and I gave it away as a present because it was the same problem. The pocket is too small, and even if you try to break it in, the interior doesn't ever really break in. So if you want to choose under $100 or $100 or less, I'll choose the Everlast. But if you ever want some mitts and you have smaller hands, you should go with the RDX kit.